Carlos Burle and Antonio Silva. I'm going to hand it over to you, Kipes, and well, Pete will be joining you shortly as we move into the finals here. Of course, now a 1 hour heat being established, and let's see what comes to the table here.
We go and we try to give you as much of the surfing world, and we've done it. Here we go. First wave of the final.
First wave of the final, and it looks like
Hugo.
It's
I know that style. That was Hugo. Or no, is it yellow?
yeah, Carlos Burle.
Wow, I didn't even look backside. It looks like his front side might be on one of Hugo's boards, and that's why I thought that was the case. Here we go.
This is Pedro Collado. Big opportunity for the 21-year-old from Brazil on the Big Wave Tour. Opens up with a nice right-hander.
First time on the tour with that much expertise. So you see the replay here of Carlos Burle on the backhand, big yellow jersey, big yellow board. As he comes into that section, knows that he got to get out of there, and he does it. And then behind him, Pedro Collado. Now Pedro grabbing that rail. That's that technique he used at Piahi. He's using it here for control. Gets a nice clean kick out. A good start for him in this hour-long final. Same thing, not going to count any more waves. Only 2 waves count, but that second wave, that high wave, is double.
And it looks as if Nick Lamb taking off, pokes the nose and goes down on a brutal one. So we're going to be looking for Nick Lamb.
Someone's going.
Scratching. It looks like it's going to be blue. Nick Lamb again.
Oh man, that was a nasty wipeout.
And that guy's pulling a few G's.
A little show off. We've had these guys, they come by, I see them this year, they come by, and there we go. There's some G's.
There's
Hold
some
on.
G's down the face.
No.
Joao de Macedo just going for it and paying the price. We've seen him successful a lot today, but that one went unsuccessful.
What a wipeout. Look at this. He's in perfect position, though. Look at him in the wedge, and actually peeks up right where he's at. The wind blowing up the face. He's there, he connects, he's holding on, but he's leaning forward, and then that wedge right there took him off, and just, scorpion. That was nasty.
Not just, you know, the hold down, but his initial impact right there. That's enough to knock the breath out of him. On the scratch, paddling into this one. This is Jamie Mitchell dropping in. Incredible drop from Mitchell. Holds the rail for that bottom turn. Coming through that section. Has to beat this white water. It gets engulfed. But the drop,
was
Peter.
Sick. That's going to be better than a 6.5. I mean, that was commitment at a high level.
At the Nazaré Challenge. And scores have propagated for Jamie Mitchell. It's an excellent score, an 8.67 that vaults Mitchell into the lead with this wave, Peter.
Look at this commitment. He's underneath, paddling so hard, and look at all the wind, and he holds on somehow, committing that rail. And then here at the bottom, right there next to the whitewater, somehow finds his way almost there. He's there, and then just a ball of an avalanche. An avalanche just swallowed him.
Second one looks like we may have a paddle. Scratching. It's going to be Mitchell again, dropping in. Another big left, frothy face. Going to have to straighten out. Pencil dives, and he's going to get his backup score, but he's going to spend a little time underwater right now. Let's take another look at it, Pete.
Oh, and look at the froth from the wave right there, and that's just, oh no, and then he jumps off, knows what's happening there. See that pencil dive? And you know, I think it might have worked. He might have not gone over, but there was still another wave behind it, and that's what it is. Look at this commitment again. And then that foam. Once you get into that, trying to keep your fins engaged, it's going to be so difficult. But you know what? He needed a backup score, and it's going to be a good one.
He got it, a 6.6, so that puts Mitchell way out in the lead. Second place, Carlos Burle needs an excellent score of an 8.72. Pedro Collado, who's currently in third place, needs a near perfect score of a 9.64. The rest of the field needs 2 waves to get into and take over the lead from Jamie Mitchell. And proof's in the pudding. We're seeing it right on top of our screen. Here he goes. Carlos took a dig on that. Had to back out of it. But wave being ridden right now by Joao. I'm going to go say gladiators. Let's take another look here. This was the wave that Joao took, okay? He wanted to score.
get a second wave, which he did, and then he looks and he's like, oh no, why did I just kick out? And then he realizes it, so he's like, okay, I'm going to paddle over. It's been a good one. It really has. The beginning stages, we had Carlos Burle get that early 6.5. Great technique there, getting out of that wave. I don't think he got sucked. Oh, yeah, he did. Darn it. I thought he was getting out of that one, but nope. And of course, this one here, Pedro Collado, the 4.67. That was first and second, then it went quiet. But of course, this one. A late drop and Nick Lamb, 2 in a row. That was the left. He had one on the right as well. Only waves he's had in this final have been 1-point rides. Here's White, Joao de Macedo. This was the wipeout early in the heat. And this one hurt, just like that last one hurt when he was just underneath it. You just got to tell yourself, okay, it's happening. Can't panic. But the best wave here, 8.67. Look how underneath he was. Jamie Mitchell holding on a huge one. Holding the rail, getting around that section, just almost there. But still good enough for an excellent wave score of an 8.67. And he was able to find a backup quickly right after a 6.6 with the pencil dive. Eject, and he's out.
This is the countdown, and an extremely happy, ecstatic moment for Jamie Mitchell. He's going to realize that he's going to take home the championship here at the Nazaré Challenge. And there it is, your 2016 champ of the inaugural Nazaré Challenge, Mr. Jamie Mitchell. Thoughts, Pete?
I think he's like, he doesn't know. Does he know? You did it! Oh, that's it. Now you can lay down. Oh, man. I mean, again, the final moment for him. This is elation. He is now a champion here of the first ever Nazaré Challenge. And this was by far one of the most challenging, literally challenging big wave events we've ever seen. And he is the champion.